everybody, it's Uptown, and I've got another wig review for you guys today. Another throwback to a company that I've done reviews for before in the past, and this one is Eva Hair. Eva Hair is an online website that specializes in lace front wigs, and they've got a lot of selection, lots of different styles and colors, and their quality has been tried and true to be phenomenal. The wig that I'm going to review for you guys today from Eva Hair I actually chose with a very specific reason, because I think that this particular style of wig that they have on their website would be very applicable to people cosplaying a very certain character, or even a certain version of a certain character, which will all become clear to you in time. So Eva Hair wigs always come in this really cute and cool long black box, which I think is very versatile, and you could probably use it for a lot of different things. I always keep these boxes and I keep the wigs in them because it helps keep them in good condition, protects them. This particular box has seen better days. It's had a bit of a rough time getting here to my apartment, but you know, it's doing its best, and that's all any of us can do in life. We're gonna get right into it, and you open the box and they provide you with a wonderful wig cap, and this type of wig cap is actually really cool. There's two of them in this package. This is that wonderful package where this poor model looks like she would rather be anywhere else, but she's advertising a really cool product, so it's okay, and her suffering is worthwhile. These wig caps are really cool because they're not the fishnet wig caps with the hole in the top like you would usually get with a lot of cosplay wigs or stuff that you would get in the mail. They don't have the hole in the top, which is a little bit inconvenient because that makes them a lot easier to put on, but the advantage is that they're very kind of solid and opaque, unlike the fishnet style, and these are really good to wear under lace fronts because, you know, just in case a bit of the wig cap shows at the hairline or, you know, through wefts of the wig. These wig caps are very solid and they look much more natural, like skin between the hairs, and so you're not gonna get that, oh, your wig cap's showing kind of moment. Also, these wig caps are very, very snug. They do get better the more you wear them, and they will stretch out, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending how big your head is. But I like these because they're really fantastic for compression. So if you have a lot of hair which gets really lumpy and you find it's kind of difficult to squeeze it under your wig, these wig caps might actually be really helpful because they're good for just kind of compressing and squeezing all of your hair against your head and keeping it in one place. These are a bit challenging to get bobby pins through, but you know, you stab it hard enough and you wiggle it around and it works just fine. So once you open the box and take the wig out of the bag, you see the actual wig, and oh man, this thing is gorgeous. You all can probably instantly guess why I picked this wig now. And I chose this because I think it would be a really great option for people who want a super nice wig for a young Victor cosplay from Yuri on Ice. I don't know what it is about Eva Hair, but they seem to just have a lot of great silver colors on their website. I have to say, like, this wig feels hefty. It's got some weight to it because there is a lot of hair here. It's very thick and it has amazing coverage. Like, you can't see wefts through this hair. There's so much hair. Also, like, I'm shaking this thing around and brushing my hands through it and there's not a tangle in sight. These fibers are so silky and so high quality. Eva Hair, I think, is one of the best sites for this because, like, I've taken their wigs, thrown them in this, like, up in the air. They've hit the ceiling, hit the floor, and I've picked them up, shaken them around, and run my fingers through them. No tangles. Their wigs actually blow my mind with how silky and tangle resistant they are. Like, it's crazy. I would always recommend, for a wig especially this long, getting detangling spray just for, you know, future wear, because no matter how nice a wig is, the more you wear it and the more, especially the inside of the wig brushes against your back and the back of your neck, a lot of friction happens when you're walking around with a wig this long, and it will start to just collect a lot of static and it will start to knot up really easily. So that's just something that happens with time, but with good care and brushing your wig out frequently and having detangling spray and stuff like that, just maintaining it and taking good care of it helps these things last so long. And with a wig this gorgeous, you better take care of it because this thing is beauty. I love how they've cut this wig so that everything is still very long, but at the end it still has layers, so it looks much more natural and believable as real hair than it would if everything was if everything just stopped at the same point, because real hair really just often doesn't do that unless it's been specifically cut that way. The color of the lace on these wigs is fantastic. There's very little difference between the color of the lace and my actual skin, and I'm a ghost, so this isn't always very easy for me to come across. A lot of times lace looks too dark on me, and thus it automatically screams, look, I'm a lace front wig, and then it kind of ruins the entire illusion. This lace looks really good for that. Also, this lace is extremely durable, and I want to point that out, and I don't think I've ever noticed this before. This lace is stiff. Like, I can't tear this lace. I'm pulling it as hard as I can, and it's not budging. Which is excellent, because when you wear lace fronts properly, you know, you're gonna cut all this excess off, and you're gonna stick it to your head with spirit gum or Pros-Aide or eyelash glue, because those are all very viable solutions for sticking lace fronts to your face. And, you know, doing that over and over again, and then washing all that gunk off your lace, or, you know, yanking it off your head if you've had a really long day at con and you just kind of have given up on life. Your lace can get damaged over time, but this stuff is built to last. This lace is a tank. Like, oh my gosh. It looks so natural, but it's so sturdy, and I love that. Like many lace fronts, this wig has combs on the inside, 2 on the sides that go, you know, above where your ears are to keep the front of the wig in place. And they also have one at the back of the neck, at the back hairline for the nape of your neck, which also helps keep the wig down and from riding up, because the front's gonna be stuck to your face, but nothing's stopping this from going somewhere. So these combs help a lot with that. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited to try this on. So I think that's where we're at. So without further ado, let's slap this on our head. And here you are. Here's the wig when you wear it. This wig is like blending into the wall behind me, but yeah, if you can see it, that's what the color is. It's gorgeous. It's this beautiful silver color without being just like pure white or too dark of a gray. And I think it's a really gorgeous shade, and I think it works really well for Victor because his hair is just very, very silver, and it can be really hard to get that color correct. But yeah, as you can see, this wig is extremely long. Comes down to probably like the top of my hips, and it's a lot of hair, but oh my gosh, is it dreamy. It's so straight, it's so beautiful. I adore these wigs. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the lace. I have not glued this down, but as you can see, it blends quite well with my skin tone, and especially from a distance, you can't tell that it's even there. I like that this wig can be parted in basically any direction. You can swoop this over to any side and it falls really, really nicely. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot more I can really say about this wig. It's long, it's beautiful, it's extremely silky, barely tangles, gorgeous color, part it any way you want. I don't know how to elaborate on that, it's already perfect. So I would definitely say that if you wanted to do a young Victor cosplay, for example, or use this for, you know, any other purpose or any other character, it's definitely an excellent choice because of just how incredibly high quality this is. So yeah, that's Eva Hair, everybody. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope that this was informative, or that you learned something, or that you had a good time watching, whether it was educational or not. So thanks again, and I will see you all next time. Take care.